I'm Lauren. Welcome to your mat, welcome to your practice. Find a seat, lifting your hips a bit higher than your knees so that you can externally rotate through the thigh bones. Root down to rise up through the crown and close your eyes. As you sit, just allow yourself to be an observer for a moment, not making anything happen, just being. And notice your breath and where you feel the breath enter your body. On the next inhale, take note. And then exhale through that same point. And keep this point of focus as you take your next inhale. And then exhale through that same point of focus. And then I'll challenge you to continue breathing through your nostrils and keep that point of focus. And then exhale through your nostrils, maintaining that same point. And the next time we're going to add Ujjayi breath. So make an audible sound on the next inhale through your nostrils in the back of your throat. Pausing slightly at the top, exhaling again through the nostrils audibly. Inhaling Ujjayi breath. Exhaling Ujjayi breath. Inhale here, grow long. And then exhale, take your left arm to your right knee and then take your opposite arm slightly behind you. And inhale here to grow long. Exhale, twist your shoulders to the side of your mat, chin in line with chest. Stay here to sit tall, rooting down to rise up. And then exhale, come back to center. Grow long here one more time. And take the right hand to knee. And then take the left arm behind you, pressing up on fingertips. Inhaling to get long and exhaling to twist. Your hip points stay pointing forward to the front of your mat, but your shoulders, inhaling here, grow long, are turned to the side of your mat, twisting through the thoracic spine, and then exhale, come back to center. Inhale here, lift up high to the sky and grow long, rising through the crown of your head, and then exhale, just drop your arms down. Come on up again, inhaling the wings of a bird, and then get tall, reaching for the sky. And then this time open your arms so you're like a capital Y, and then just roll your shoulders back and let your arms fall back. And then open up through the heart space, look up, inhaling here. Opening up through the fronts of the shoulders. Go ahead and see if you can come back on fingertips and then press the floor away as you rise up, pointing heart space to the sky. Inhaling here and opening through the shoulders. And then exhale, come back up to sit tall. Coming back to that inner space. Notice that point of breath again as you continue to breathe Ujjayi breath. Breathing through the nostrils for the remainder of the class. And start to add a rhythm to it. So we'll go back to that previous move, but this time we'll add a count of 4. 4 breath inhale, 4 breath exhale. Join me. Inhaling, sit tall, rooting through the tail, lifting through the crown. And then exhale, reach to the side for 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Stay there for a moment and really draw back for another 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sit tall. 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, grow long. 3, 2, 1. Reach side and drape for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stay here, grow long. Another 3, 2, 1. Sit up on the exhale for 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and crawl forward. Stretch out through the lower back. If you can, come down to your forearms and then draw your hands and elbows back isometrically towards the body. Drawing your heart space through, get length on the inhale. And then exhale. Just go ahead and melt, and now cross one palm over the other like a pillow. Drop your forehead down to the tops of your hands. And find a moment of rest. On the next inhale, allow your thoracic back to lift up towards the sky like there are helium balloons, lifting your mid-back up, 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 opening up through the back of the rib cage. And then inhaling, allow your rib cage to sink down towards the earth. So it's a very, very small cat-cow movement. Exhaling, round the back. Inhaling, drop the chest. Take that another 2 times. So we warmed up through the side body. Come and sit tall. We warmed up through the back body. We warmed up through the front body. And I want you to close your eyes once again, palms face down on your thighs, right before we start some dynamic movement. To just notice that point of breath. Notice the quality of your breath. And keep that quality even as we get involved with some more challenging asana practice. And find that breath in the front body, in the back body, and in the side body. Creating length between the hips and the lower rib cage. Inhaling tall. Tuck the lower rib cage. And create that cylinder shape in the rib cage. Exhale here. Maintain it. Breathing evenly for a complete breath through the front body, the back body, and the side body. And maintain all aspects of breath and that quiet inward gaze. Allow yourself to find peace on the mat for a moment and maintain that equanimity in the practice as we continue. So come on up to an all fours position, come to tabletop, and you'll inhale here, grow long through the chest, look forward, and then exhale. So we're coming into a cat-cow here, taking this 4 times. Inhale to come forward, exhale to come back, tuck the chin, and make it your own, like a little bit of a rocking horse. And then press up to down dog, pressing down through the hands. And bend the knees to start, lifting up the hips towards the sky, get some length. And then engage the core and press the floor away on the next inhale. And exhale, you can start to straighten the legs, start to bring the heels towards the floor. If you're able to straighten the legs, go ahead and press evenly down through the soles of the foot.
evenly through the palms of the hand, pressing through the fingertips, isometrically pressing the hands together. At the same time, lift the quadriceps up and away from the knees. And then on the next inhale, press the ground away, roll the shoulders back away from the ears. Find length in the back of the neck as you lift the hips towards the sky. And then exhale here. Really use the navel to expel the breath, finding Uddiyana Bandha there. And then inhale again and come forward to plank, looking forward. Press back through the heels and then come down to knees, chest, chin to begin. Draw the elbows in towards each other, palms next to the rib cage. Inhaling, come up to a small cobra, press back through the toes. And then exhale, come back down to the ground. Reach long and then lift the heart on the inhale. Press the ground away and pull the palms back towards the body. And then exhale, come back down to the ground. And we'll come up this next time and we'll stay. Inhaling, lift the chest. Use the core, strong legs reaching out behind you, and then the palms pull in opposition so that the heart space can come forward and the crown of the head can reach long. Inhaling, stay up there, press the ground away and get taller. And then exhale, come back down to the ground, chest to the mat, and then press yourself back to a child's pose for just a moment. Tuck the toes when you get back there. And press up to down dog. Inhaling, lift the hips first with bent knees. Draw the abdomen towards the thighs. And then press back as straighten the legs as you're able. And just get a little bit of movement there. Pressing out through each heel. Starting to get your hips involved. A little twisting motion. Inhaling and exhaling. And then get still. Length through the hips. Length through the back of the hamstrings. Inhaling here to get long. And then exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and lift the left leg high, split dog, point back with that toe. And then exhale, bring it through between the two hands to the front of the mat. Coming into a low lunge. Inhaling, get long, reach the chest forward, reach the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, drop the knee. Stay low. And use the right hand to press the floor away. Inhaling here, grow long. And then exhale, use the left hand to just press the knee and press the leg away from you as you find a gentle twist and look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, twist even more around that belly button, turning the chest towards the sky. And then exhale, come back. Inhaling here, come back to a low lunge, and then step back to plank. Inhale here to grow long. Exhale, come up to down dog. Inhale here, grow long. And exhale, drop the heels. Lift the opposite leg. The right leg this time comes up. Split dog on the inhale, and on the exhale, draw the foot through to center. Low lunge here. Inhale, draw the chest forward, press back through the heel. And exhale, drop the knee, stay low, and use the left hand to press the floor away, and the right hand comes to the knee as you inhale length, and you exhale twist. Twisting through the mid-back, chin stays in line with the chest. Keeping that upper body long, even in the twist, and then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift the knee, low lunge. And then exhale, step back to plank. Inhaling here in plank. And you can come through a vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or even chaturanga to up dog. Or meet me back in downward dog. Finding that cylinder-like shape in the rib cage, even there in up dog. Breathing through the back body as you lift the hips up towards the sky. And then exhale, tuck the low ribs. Draw the navel to spine at the bottom of the exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. And then exhale, stay there. And then inhale, reach the right leg up this time. Grow long, and then bend the knee and open the hip. Press the ground away. Shoulders stay square to the front of the mat. Right hip opens. And then exhale. Come back to split dog and draw the foot through to in between the hands. Inhaling here, find length. And then exhale. Drop the heel to the floor and come into warrior posture with the back toes turned in about 60 degrees. Inhaling here, grow long. Use the strength of the legs to press down to the earth to lift your body up and find warrior two. Check your stance, making sure your front knee is at a right angle. Try to get a little low, try to get a little wider as you stand here, taking deep breaths, feeling strong like a warrior, finding your shoulders over hips, and your hips starting to externally rotate here in warrior two, so that your knee comes over the pinky side toe of the foot, and even the back leg opens up a little bit, externally rotating, just like we started the practice, pressing through the back edge of the foot. Inhaling here, grow long, maintaining that equanimity here, that calm breath. Inhaling here, and then come up tall. Exhale here. On the next inhale, we'll come back again, inhaling here, and then starting to make this a little bit more dynamic. Exhale, tall. As you inhale, bring the knee forward and open it up over the third or the pinky toe of the foot. And then exhale, come up without locking the knee. Keep the knee soft here. Exhaling, feel the support of the earth. Feel the back leg supporting you just as much as the front, reaching back. And then exhale, come forward. And turn both toes now to the side of the mat, coming into Prasarita, Padottanasana. Inhaling here. Get really long, and then exhale, maintaining that calm breath, coming down and just staying here in a wide-legged forward fold for a moment. Coming back to your breath, let the next inhale lift your tailbone up towards the sky, and then exhaling, reach the crown of the head towards the floor. And if it's on the floor, shorten your stance a bit. And if you're just about right, allow the traction to just guide your head down towards the earth, rolling the shoulders up and back, taking them away from the ears and creating length through the back of the neck, pressing the floor away evenly through the soles of the feet without gripping. Let the legs do their work by engaging through the inner thighs, lifting up through the back of the tail, back through the sits bones up to the sky, and just letting the exhale go glide down your back like water, serenading the crown of your head as it flows into the earth. And then inhale, come forward, get some length here. Draw the chest through, and then go ahead and bend your knees and start to walk the feet towards each other, coming more to hip distance. And then take another forward fold, bend the knees, and allow the abdomen to come towards the tops of the legs. And then inhale to get long, and exhale, come to stand. And we're going to come to the other side. So I'll flip around for you. Bring the left leg forward, and the back, the other foot comes to warrior two.
Inhaling here. And then exhale, go ahead and bend through the front knee a little bit more, opening up towards the pinky side of the foot. Inhaling, grow long through the rib cage. Relax the shoulder blades. Breathe through the crown of the head as you reach long. And then exhale, really cement through the back blade of the rear foot. And externally rotate and support yourself, even in the back leg. Inhaling here, maintaining that calm. You might even close your eyes here and recall that point of breath. Tucking the lower rib cage. And then exhale, come back up. And we'll do that dynamic move a little bit. So where we inhale, reach the knee forward, coming into warrior two. And then exhale, come up. Inhale, forward and open. Exhale, come up. Inhale one more time, forward into warrior two. And then exhale, lift up and turn the knees center again. This time coming into Malasana. So walk the feet together about hips distance apart, or mat distance apart, I should say. And if you're able, bend your knee. If this is too much for your knees, you can go ahead and grab a pillow behind your glutes and go ahead and sit on it and allow that to support you. But if you're able, allow yourself to just traction here in a wide-legged squat. Take your elbows to press your knees away so that they open. Your chest comes shining through. Keep that cylinder-like shape in the rib cage. Breathing through the back body as much as the front. Breathing through the side body, reaching the lower ribs away from the hips. Keeping that length up through the back of the neck, up through the back of the skull, up through the crown of the head. Using your prayer hands as traction, pressing the elbows into the knees, pressing the palm into the palm. Go ahead and feel that connection to the earth through the soles of your feet. And close your eyes, tuck your chin. And take one more breath here, finding that point of breath. Relaxing your forehead. Relaxing your eyes even, allowing them to fall back into your head, losing focus. And then go ahead and sit down on the mat. Cross your right leg across the body, bringing the right heel to the left glute, and then cross over with the left ankle over knee. And sit tall and evenly through your sits bones here. Coming into a side twist, hug your opposite knee. Getting long on the inhale and twisting on the exhale. Keeping the hip points pointed forward and the shoulders twisting around the mid-back. Inhaling again, grow long here. And then exhale, come out. Keep the legs crossed like that, but come into cow face pose now. Knee over knee, stretching the feet out evenly on either side, pressing through the soles of the feet, flexing through the toes to protect your knees. And then find that even seat through the sits bones, press them into the earth. Feel the whole pelvis actually like a bowl of holding water. Try to make it so that the water is level. And then stack your shoulders just as evenly over the hip points. Tuck your lower rib cage, tuck your chin slightly, making a really long back of your skull. Start to kind of straighten out the curve and roll your shoulders down and back. Shoulder blades coming to meet at your spine as you open up your heart space. Finding calm, go ahead and exhale and crawl yourself forward. Cow face pose. Forward fold. And then inhale, grow long. And sit up tall.
Cross the other knee over the top. So now take your left leg, point the knee to the front of the mat, and then take your right leg over top. We'll come into cow face pose first, and then we'll come out in the twist, pressing evenly through the soles of either foot, and then finding that bowl of water. So level, so even, and close your eyes. Sit tall here, pressing evenly through the sits bones. And then go ahead and release that a little bit, coming into that Marichyasana twist here. Hug the opposite knee, inhaling, sit tall, and then exhaling, twist to the side, pulling through that knee for leverage. With a light smile and calmness as you sit. We'll come back to center and just find an easy seat here, sitting squarely through your sits bones. Thank you for joining me for practice. Take another breath as you sit tall. Give yourself credit for being here. Start to notice the calm that you've created. Sit here for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you're able, soaking in the energy you've created. Be well. Namaste.